Sunset ball pythons. Either you heavily invested into this project or you completely not. So we recently actually invested into the Sunset project. Last year we bought our first two females, and we just actually thought the time was right last year to invest into the project. I still believe there's huge potential with the project, and today we're actually going to share some of our opinions and look at some of the Sunset animals we've bought in this past year. Here we've got a Sunset het Hypo. So a bit of history on the Sunset project. It was actually discovered by one of the industry legends, Brian Barczyk of BHB Reptiles, and of course of the Reptarium. And the Sunset gene, he actually proven genetic to be a genetic gene in 2012. And since then, we've actually seen a few Sunset combos being produced, but still not a lot of animals. So this is actually a Sunset het Hypo male. And this is one of the projects that I'd like to touch base on today, which I think has got huge potential in the Sunset project. I think Hypo in the near future is going to add so much contrast and a lot of coloration in the near future. And at the end of the day, help us retain and maintain the orange rusty colors that the Sunset's got. So as you guys can see, is this animal compared to one of the other Sunsets has got a lot more orange, and that is also the het Hypo influence playing a huge role. So Sunset Hypos, we were lucky enough to see a couple of them now at the Tinley Park Reptile Expo, and I must say I was really impressed with the combo itself. And I think in the near future, incorporating orange dream, blackhead, all of these different co-dominant genes into the Sunset Hypo project is going to be real incredible. So this is one of our males for this upcoming season. He's still a bit small, but he should be ready by next year, May, and such a stunning animal. Okay guys, so here we've got just a plain Sunset female, and what I wanted to show you guys is actually what the het influence makes on the combo. So this female we actually purchased from Morph Jungle. This is one of the first Sunset animals we purchased, and such an incredible, great quality female in my opinion. But just to show you guys, the het influence has actually got a huge role on the animals. If you guys compare it actually to the Sunset het Hypo we just showed you guys, you'll see that the het Hypo influence actually brings out a lot more orange into the animal and just increases the overall coloration. So here is a double het Sunset Ultramel, and this is another project which I'm super excited about. So the reason why I wanted to show you guys this animal is just to show you guys yet again the het influence. I mean, if you didn't know that this animal was just a double het, you would have thought there's actually some other codominant mutation playing a role in this combo. But this female literally is just het for Sunset and het for Ultramel. And look at the overall golden tint that she's got. As you guys can see, is both the Ultramel and the Sunset is playing a huge role in changing the coloration of the animal. Even if we compare the head stamp or the coloration of the head, it's so much lighter compared to any other animal. So the next snake we're going to show you is also part of the Ultramel Sunset project. She's actually an Ultramel het Sunset, and you guys will see what I mean with the het influence. So here we've got the Ultramel het for Sunset female, and as you guys know, I'm a huge Ultramel fan, and we've hatched out quite a few Ultramels and Ultramel combos in the past, and I've never seen a great or better example of an Ultramel than this female. She's got great contrast. As you guys can see, she's getting the purples, and of course she's got the orange yellowish coloration, and overall her pattern is just so unique and just a great quality overall animal. And yet again, I think that the het Sunset played a huge role in this. We've seen in the past in certain combinations, for instance, desert ghost animals or het desert ghost animals tend actually to make the combos a bit darker. I always say if you compare a pastel het clown to a pastel het desert ghost or a pastel het pied, the pastel het desert ghost might as well be the most one that will brown out or doesn't have the best coloration. With this animal, it's complete opposite. As you guys can see, is the het Sunset actually plays a huge role, and I think just by this base combo, you guys can see is the great influence that the Sunset project has got even on the het snakes. So now guys, Sunset plus Ultramel, in my opinion, creates one of the best looking ball pythons So guys, these animals have been in our collection for the past 4 months, and so far I've really enjoyed working with these animals. So here we've got the Sunset Ultramel male, but what is better than one Sunset Ultramel is another Sunset Ultramel. So we actually got a pair from UK, and I must say I'm really impressed with these animals. So the male on my right hand side is actually going into shed, so his colors are not as great as the female, but overall you guys can really see how amazing this combo is. It's very similar to the banana sunsets, but the only thing is, I think with the Sunset Ultramels, they actually retain and maintain the coloration a lot better compared to the banana sunsets in the future. So yeah, I'm really excited about this project. So for the future, we're not necessarily going to the clown route or the pied route. I think we're going to go complete opposite direction. First, I'd love to produce more of these Sunset Ultramels. I just think this is a real stunning combination. And I mean, I've probably seen probably 100,000 ball pythons in my lifetime. And I must say, these are still, probably my favorite ball python that I've seen. Videos and pictures don't do them justice. And I'm super excited to have these pair of animals in our collection. And make sure to stay tuned to our future videos and follow our Facebook and Instagram pages, as once these animals start producing some clutches for us, I think it's going to be well worth the wait.